Now the price of trucks, 80,000, 100,000. Price of cars, even if you want to get a little small Corolla, a little small car, you're gonna pay 30,000, 28,000 for these for small cars right now. But going back to what I was saying, under Obama, you could still buy a house, you could still buy a car, and you could still have some money in your pocket, and you did it all with a 9 to 5. You ain't have to work a 9 to 12. See, now what's happening now? You gotta work. You gotta work a 9 to 12 now. You gotta work either 2 jobs, or you gotta work overtime on top of overtime to be able to afford a house and a car. The cost of insurance, the cost of homeowners insurance, the cost of uh, the electricity, the cost of property tax, all of this stuff just keep going up. But y'all, for y'all who thought that Trump was good for our economy because he was a businessman, for all y'all who thought he was a businessman and thought he was good for the economy, y'all saw him ride Obama wave. Is what I'm getting at. He rode Obama wave. This man has never been successful at no business. He bankrupted everything he ever touched. He even bankrupted himself in his first term. And then he bankrupted the country with the whole, he raised our debt by $8 trillion in one term. The debt was raised by $8 trillion in one term. He's been in office this year since January, since he got inaugurated. He raised the debt by another $1 trillion. Yeah, see what I'm saying, Mason? A 9 to 12, and you work 3 jobs. You say you got to work 2, 3 jobs plus overtime just to live, just to have a decent living, just to be able to. Oh yeah, the market is at an all-time high, but that's only for the people that's wealthy. The market don't help people that's poor. It's not for people that don't have money. The market, it could be at the record-breaking numbers, but we could talk about the market. We're gonna get to the market in a minute. So this is where we at. Nah, I hear what you're saying, Mason, but let's hear me out. The market could be at the top, whatever. But first Trump rode the wave. He rode the wave, and it looked good. It looked great. Saving for 40 years. But I know if you've been saving for 40 years, I know that now it's harder to save these days. You know, back 40 years ago, you could make decent money for a decent job and you could save money. You can't save money now. Nobody has money to save. Nobody can save money now. Everything is too expensive. And so he rode the wave first term. And then everybody thought he was great because he made the numbers look great. Trump is king to the people who choose him to be king, Mason. You got to understand something, Mason. I hear what you said, Trump is king, but this is America. We don't supposed to have no king. We're not supposed to have that. However, he's not going to be president forever because he got health problems. So what I was saying, and them health problems are starting to show. We about to talk about that too. We getting into that. His first term looked good. But then what happened? After his first term, it looked great. For on a lot of scales, it looked great. Right, Angie. I'm with you, Angie. This dude is he delusional. Yeah, we didn't never want a king. His second term, well, we about to get to his second term in a minute. So then what happened? He left a whole freaking world in shambles because what happened, he fired all the people that Obama set in place to prevent a pandemic. Obama told him, this is the group that is going to help us just in case there's a pandemic to help make sure we don't have a pandemic. Obama hired a whole crew of people. He didn't stop any wars, Mason. And what happened, he fired them all. And he was like, I don't need nothing that Obama gave me. He tried to be cool. He didn't want nothing from the black man. He wanted this country back. So he thought he could make America great again. And he not cutting any waste, Mason, by the way. So then what happened was the pandemic happened. We was all living our lives scared. Everybody in masks. Nobody's going outside. Nobody knowing how they're going to get their next meal. Everybody's in fear. People are dying left and right. Hospitals are full. Freaking truckloads of the people just gone. Hundreds of thousands of people dead. Gone. That happened under him. That happened under him. Trump. And then Biden came in and said, you know what? I know how to beat this. I'm going to beat this pandemic. I'm going to get you back on track. Biden came in and he beat the pandemic. Now, if some people don't like the way he went about it, oh, he might have forced the people to get the vaccines and all that. But guess what? It worked. Even if you didn't like the vaccine and you didn't get it, it don't matter. The dying stopped. It worked. People was able to go back outside without a mask on. We was looking crazy. Go back and look at some pictures from 2021 to 2022. Go look at how crazy we look with those masks on. Everybody, the whole world was wearing masks because of this man, because of number 45 and 47. So Biden, he came in with what they call his Bidenomics, and he helped to get the economy back on track. It was jobs everywhere. You could find a job everywhere. It was money to be made if you wanted it. Did the inflation go up? Yes. Why? Because going back to what I said, when COVID happened, the whole world shut down. Everybody shut down. They try to blame it on Biden. They try to blame it on Dr. Fauci. They try to blame it on the Democrats. But they didn't blame it on the person who actually was in charge. Who was in charge when it happened, Mason? Since Mason got a lot to say, who was in charge? And Angie, you said Biden kept us shut down longer. You know why? You know, if that's the case, he was trying to save lives. See, the thing is, Trump chose money over life. He put a price tag on these people's lives. See, I live in Florida, and Ron DeSantis put a price tag on these people's lives. And yeah, he is. Who? Not Biden. You got it wrong, Angie. That's where you're getting messed up. Biden didn't have nothing to do with the situation right now. That was all Donald Trump. That's what y'all got to understand. I feel like that's where y'all missing the point. He in 4 years, when you come in and you sign things into a bill and you start making policies that are horrible, you don't feel them right away. You start feeling you start feeling it after the fact. And Angie said that you can't force people to take vaccines. That's a dictatorship. So nobody never forced nobody to take a vaccine. They never forced you to take it. They might have said you need to get it, but I didn't see nobody get arrested a drug to the doctor or to no Walgreens and no. I didn't see nobody get forced to take a vaccine. That nobody got forced.